What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another Sorare video where today we have got rewards from Game Week 5. And I can't lie guys, it was not the most inspiring game week from me. I did have very little bit of luck when it came to streaks. I hit French League and La Liga limited part 2 or 3. Whatever it was for $250. And I also hit the Bundesliga one. Oh, I've got a collect in there as well. So yeah, as you will see here now, for these rewards, League 1 and La Liga, we're on for that 4th tier on both of them. 420 points needed for $1,000 each, which is nice. I was hopeful for a little bit more. It was a really bad week for a few reasons. Number one, PSV pooped the bed. Galatasaray pooped the bed. And there was another team as well that I was really expecting big things from. Oh, Man United absolutely under-delivered as well, which was a bit of a shame. Not kind of more expected with them. But yeah, with all respect, I expected a little bit more from some of the teams that were heavy favourites. But that is part and parcel of the way the game works, isn't it? It's part of fantasy football. And it's the part of fantasy football that I think you can take on the chin and go again from. But the part that I don't like, which has kind of reared its ugly head again a little bit this last couple of days, is the discussions around DNPs. I had about 4 DNPs just absolutely kill lineups. Some of them were, you know, with PSG, you've always got that rotation risk, and that's the case with me with Marquinhos. However, he's their captain and was like 70% to play. But some of them were just completely unexpected and random, thanks to a random transfer or a prospective transfer and so on and so forth. And some of them just random, just, you know, randomly, like, you know what I mean? Like some of them were just like, oh my God, he was 90% starting, he just wasn't even in the team sort of thing. And so I didn't do as good as I wanted. And you'll see here, as for all of these streaks, we are back down to level 1. Premier League, Bundesliga, MLS, Contender, Challengers, Jupiler, and Eredivisie, back down to level 1. No lower points anymore, no 5x anymore, but still some rewards to start building towards. And so it is League 1 and La Liga that I've still got going. And I said at the start of the game week, from limited, if I can hit, you know, I would have been really happy with about 6 out of the 9 that were available. I think that would have been a really good kind of place to build from and keep the momentum on. 2 is really bad, but they're 2 very good ones. If we can hit 4 and 5 from, it'll be a huge influx of cash. And at rare, it was worse. I'd already lost the 5x streak on Bundesliga rare, even though I've hit, you know, the 400. I hit the first streak. No, I missed the first streak. If I hit that first streak, I've hit enough points to have actually been on for the 5x on the 460 next time around. I didn't, so I hit the Bundesliga first streak. And as you can see again below that, I missed on every single streak entirely. Every single one. And so really, really disappointing run for hot streaks. Now, of course, before we get into my rewards and my essence pools and the discussion around essence and stuff, guys, if you want to get involved in Sorare, now is a great time to do so. Huge welcome bonuses for people that are brand new to the game. You can still get involved and get yourself a nice welcome bonus with the link down below. And of course, terms and conditions do apply. But if you also want to know how to play Sorare or what you can do for the free game, the common game, which I've got here with my limiteds, some XP, nice. I did just release a video earlier on today or potentially yesterday, depending on when this video goes live, for the common game. I think Sorare have done a brilliant job on the common game, and I highly suggest you go and watch that video. Now, DMPs aside, there is another thing that I think is worth talking about as we, let me refresh here. There we go. My rewards are going to come in now. That is worth talking about, and that is essence and the way essence is split. And what essence is used and when. It might be gaming the system, right? But I think you should choose what essence you want to apply to where, because you get neutral essence back from arena, right? So if I put Prem essence in, I get neutral essence back. I don't want to put Prem essence in. I want to put contender and challenger essence into the arenas. When I use clues, I want to put contender and challenger essence into the clues. And I know the argument will be, well, that would just be like, make it too easy for people. Maybe so, but you'd still have to stack up your 1,000 essence, right? You still have to stack up 1,000 Prem essence to get that Prem card. And I just sit here and I think to myself, based on how much essence I'm getting this week, and we'll take a look at the essence breakdown as I got relegated in like I said, guys, it was a bad week. I did get some rewards though. It wasn't all doom and gloom. We did all right. We hit a podium, which was one of the other things that I asked for this week, but we did hit a podium. But as you can see there, we got $40 from the Bundesliga streak, and then 250 from from the limited League One, and 250 from the limited La Liga, and so we're on to those 4 streaks. And if we get those matchups right for match day 4, we could be on for $2,000 extra, and then $5,000 twice in the final week. But let's take it one step at a time, guys. Yeah, one of the other things I'd like to have done this week was hit a podium, and that did happen. We managed to finish 2nd in Bundesliga. I do believe it was only the... I'll show you. But yeah, we've picked up 1,400 limited essence, 1,400 common essence, 14,600 limited essence, 7,549 rare essence, 10k XP on both, and then a nice big boost in cash there as well. So $508 in total cash, which is really nice. Puts me up over the £1,000 mark. I've already earned about £600-700 as well outside of that, and spent it back into the game. So in terms of like my net, it's still about 30,000 net spend. But in terms of like the value I've got in the agency, the gallery, really, really high, of course. But yeah, when we look at the game week, I got everybody gets lucky and unlucky, right? It's part of the way it works. But when I look at the game week, let's ignore Prem because that was just an absolute mess. For the French league, NepentheZ conceding a penalty was a bit of pain because everything was going good. I didn't have Fabio Vieira. No, not Fabio Vieira. He's an Arsenal player. I didn't have Fabian Ruiz and João Neves together, which I did last week. This week I split them up, and they all ripped off. And so, you know, I don't think it would have made a big difference if I had Fabian Ruiz in here. It was only like an extra 30 points plus the captain bonus. But this is the week. You remember I said last week I had Dembele as my captain everywhere? And on stream specifically, I was being influenced heavy by people that were telling me that was the wrong thing to do. And it was only the wrong thing to do because he missed the penalty and only ended up on like 45 points. If he scored the penalty because of like the way it all would have worked around, it would have been around on like 90 points, and then captaining him everywhere would have looked absolutely brilliant. So this week I was like, I felt pressured into not captaining him. Like I had him captain everywhere again, and people in my stream were like, "Oh, you sure you want to do that again?" And I was sitting there saying like, "Oh, the thing is, when it goes well, it just works so well." But it kept niggling in my mind. And so I thought, no, do you know what? Let's split captains. And lo and behold, it's now cost me this week, because not only did we miss out on, 25 points here, which would have put me up into 500 essence rather than 250 essence. Nothing too crazy. Obviously, the youth and Mendes let this one down. We also missed out on some points elsewhere, which we'll get to in a moment. This Marquinhos DMP, absolutely killer. You know, we only needed him pretty much to turn up and I would have got 500 essence. If he had a good game, a very good game, we could have got $20 or $40, which would have been real nice. Hakimi didn't do the best. PSG conceding 3 goals in that game. Unbelievable. And then in this lineup here, Olivier Giroud, who was 90% to start, scored or assisted in his first 2 games. Lille won 7-1 and he wasn't there. And it's why I feel like subs are just so necessary, because if I've got a sub for him there, I'm picking up 80, 90 points. I'm winning another $15. Again, nothing crazy. Pacho only came off the bench, so did Kvaratskhelia. But I don't mind those ones. I don't need subs for the players that come off the bench. That's part and parcel of it. It's the players at DMP that really bother me. But once again, down here, guys, I only captained Dembele in 1 lineup. And once again, it was costly, because the difference here is another 25 points. And that 25 points boosts me up to 750 essence instead of 500. So my captain choices were bad. Really unfortunate. There was no good PSG defender, really, actually. I think Pacho was the best one getting subbed on, and I don't have him in any lineups here. Doué did good. Dembele and João Neves did brilliant. Chevalier got the penalty save, which was good. He was on like 79 points or something before they started scoring loads of bloody goals as well. And Nuno Mendes obviously conceding that penalty was painful, because had PSG just kept a clean sheet, we're right up there towards a podium. And I know it's if buts and maybe so's, it's not how the game works, but still, it's something fun to think about. Now, La Liga was quite interesting. Unai Simon did not do so great. Trent and Vinny did very good. And Mbappe, very unlucky with him, man. A big chance missed, but look at this. 7 attempted assists. And guess what? Again, I don't think it actually made a big difference. but I had here in my preliminary lineups, and it's something I've got to stop doing because there are A, some bad actors out there, and B, people who just think differently to me. And, you know, everyone has their own opinions, but I was going to put Arda Güler. I had Arda Güler as the guy, right? He was the guy that I had in that La Liga lineup was Arda Güler, and he was my captain. I changed it to Mbappe, who also was my captain. Arda Güler got like 25 points more, so I would have got about 40 points more had I had Arda Güler in there, and that would have taken me somewhere at least $40, but somewhere close to the $80. And I think it would have also hit me the streak for 400 points. So really frustrating doubly there. This backup lineup did all right. 307 points, 110 essence. I'm not mad with that. That's decent. I need to improve that one. The limited lineups, this one was really nice because we got like a deserved last man tackle for Garcia eventually, but it boosted us right up to 6th place. And I'm looking at this lineup now and I'm thinking, oh my days, man, what could have been? I think this is the right lineup. If anything, the bad play was having Chouameni there instead of Arda Güler or instead of Kylian Mbappe. Now, if we have Kylian Mbappe there, we're 10 points lower. It's a way worse reward. If we have Arda Güler there, it's about 10, 11 points higher. We're on the podium picking up $600 instead. But the obvious player to have replaced is Pedri because he got a bad score. But he's the right player to have in there. Actually, Lamine Yamal here would have been the right play. That would have been 40 points and I would have been first by a country mile. But look, yeah, like this was a good lineup. I think this lineup will consistently hit this level of points tally. And, you know, next week after the international break, I beg your pardon, we need 420 points to hit that $1,000. We're good for it, man. We are good for it. Or however many years, maybe it's 440. But this lineup has it. Look at that, man. This lineup got one player that got us, 2 players that got a score that could have been obtained by 1 player. There's room for growth here. Even this lineup here with Yamal and Carreras doing very well. Lea Roman, it was always going to be difficult for him against Barcelona, but yeah, really, really happy. Also, really happy that Trent had a good game. He should have had an assist from Mbappe, but Mbappe was off by like a piece of cloth on his shirt. He's offside for. But Trent also got the clearance off the line and just generally did good. He wasn't like setting the world on fire, but he was decent. And so hopefully cementing that spot in there. And then for the Bundesliga, guys, so costly. Second, here's the podium for us. The Nubel 100 and Kane 93 took us there. A leveling assist got us a decent spot. Another prime example of why I really should have Mittelstadt. Where is he? Here. I should have him at rare. Like, whatever the cost is, I should just have him there because that's 19 points difference. Wouldn't have made a difference in this instance, but he is just the better player to have. And if we've got like a better midfielder as well, like a Kimmich, we've got another like 30 points on top. Still wouldn't have made a difference. I still wouldn't have been first, but yeah, I just think it's worthwhile. This team here, again, like looking at this, 483 points is really, really nice. But limited, Tar and Grimaldo did terribly. Ten Hag got sacked already, so maybe we'll keep the Bayer Leverkusen players for a while. But Bayer Leverkusen were 3-1 up against 10 men with about 10 minutes left. And in that 10 minutes, not only did they concede 2 goals, but Flecken also got an error led to goal. And so I ended up missing out on the streak by 5 points because Flecken only got 4 points. It's so easy to just not be that bad at the game, right? It's really frustrating, really triggering. And Kimmich also, he's got 2 big... I think he's only actually got 1 big chance created in here, hasn't he? He should have 2. Oh, he has got 2, yeah. They were, especially the last one. The first one was to Upamecano, header at the back post. I think it was well saved. The second one, he set through, I want to say like Luis Diaz, and it was a one-on-one. He absolutely should have buried it. And then I'm walking away with a really comfortable win anyway. But I've captained Kimmich now for 2 weeks in a row, and he's doing good scores, 60s or whatever. Got to start captaining Kane, man. Harry Kane is just different gravy in that Bayern Munich team. You know, he's got a 96 last week and a 93 this week. He's just different gravy, man. He's different gravy. And so, yeah, some lineups, like, again, McAllister not playing here for Union Saint-Gilloise. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. It cost me cash reward here. Sherpen did great. Titrao did okay. Forbes didn't do so great as captain, and Guigon got the 100. Some good scores in here and some good lineups in here as well, you know, but like it's just about waiting for that right combination to come where everything works well and I end up smashing it and getting another podium. But some good lineups here, some good essence. And yeah, obviously PSV, the less we say about that, the better. MLS lineups did absolutely horrendously. Challenger lineups did absolutely horrendously. And contender lineups as well did absolutely horrendously. In Champion, Marcos Alonso, Nilpois, cost me, I got 100 essence here, which is nice, but cost me, 500 to 1,000 essence. Maybe if I had another player on 100, a tier 2 card as well. A bit of a shame, but when you're putting 7 players in, you're way more likely to get a DNP. And off the back of that, I feel like we should have subs. I just feel like we should have subs. I had one lineup here as well that was going well. Banu, oh, that's not a good lineup actually. And then in some arena lineups, worst week for me in arena, full stop. This lineup did terribly. This lineup did terribly. Got me some XP. We got 3rd place here, which is nice. Got a bit of essence back, so 150 net loss between these. But the limited ones that I put in, 9th, 7th, 8th, 6th, and then did poor here. And then in the uncapped, Jorginho didn't play 8th and 7th. Nightmare week for me with essence. And on the essence note, guys, this international break, we have got the Arena Elite. It is 1,000 essence to enter. I would happily enter 2 or 3 teams into each Arena Elite. Wow. Because in any case, top 3 gives you 1,500, 2,500 or 5,000. But if you get into a golden arena, which you've got a 20% chance for, the top spot is 15,000 essence. I would happily enter into here. I just want to use my terrible essence. I don't want to put Prem essence in here because if I end up not winning, I've cost myself twice, I've missed out on a Prem card and I've got no essence left. And I get it that maybe from Sorare's perspective, they'd be worried that people might game the system if you can have like different essence pots and stuff. But it goes back to something I talked about a long time ago when essence got first introduced. People are more inclined, people are almost encouraged to not buy cards in other competitions because it dilutes their top essence. And you might, like, the other argument is, and this is what I actually got back as feedback from Sorare, if you get like 50% Prem essence and then 50% contender essence, you have got the ability to craft a Prem card for, cheaper or whatever, because the contender essence comes at a lower cost. And I certainly understand that, but especially in the way that it is now, where you get to pick from the cards, you get the special rooms and stuff like that. If I get a star room and there's a Prem star in there, and that takes my Prem essence, and I don't have enough essence for clues or whatever, and I pick the tier 5 contender player, I'm left devastated. Whereas if I was able to just have 1,000 Prem essence and I got the star room, if I missed a star player, at least I got a Prem player, right? So for me personally, that's the go-to. So what we're going to do today anyway, because I don't have any clues, and when we look at my essence at limited, look, it's just a mess. And the other thing is like when we open this first pool, I don't know what it's drawing from first. So I know that the clues are there for a reason, and you spend the essence to be like, okay, if you get into a star room, you rip the clue, you find the leagues, you pick the player, happy days. I wouldn't mind that so much if there was another way to get clues. The wheel was so brilliant for the clues. I think we should be able to win clues or buy clues without spending essence. I think it would be good for Sorare, good for the market, and good for the player base as a whole. At rare level, we have got mostly Challenger, some Jupiler, some La Liga. So rare level kind of is it's small Prem. It's only a little bit there. I think I'm going to open 4 cards at rare and maybe 5 and see if I can get a bit of essence somewhere else. Because I'd like to keep 3... maybe I'll open 4, because that way I can keep 3 Ultimate Arena entries and then 7 of the smaller ones for the international break. And at limited, I mean, probably want to keep the same. I probably want to keep about 3,000 to 4,000 essence back. So we'll see how the crafting goes as to whether or not we keep ripping and shipping or not. So we've got a standard room here. So of course we're not going to use any clues. We're just going to go back to the spot. We get Mohamed Bamba, who is a 3-star player. Joris Chotard. What a name. Joris Chotard was also 3 stars. So was Tobias Borkit. But hey, yeah, nice. Mohamed Bamba, he'll be sold or sealed. Sold or sealed. And now for the essence. Yeah, I mean, we're mostly like it's actually mostly French League. It's 20% French League now, which is quite nice. Give us a special room. Come on, tier 2 and above. Standard room again. I don't want to waste 500 revealing the league. I'm just going to guess. We're going to pick randomly 7. The word 7 has 5 letters in it, so we'll go for number 5. And we get ourselves Robbie D's. If number 7's good, I swear to God. Okay, it was Elias Bronkhorst. We had Philip Leinhardt down in number 9. Timothy Weah at number 3 would be a good pickup. At least Robbie D's looks like he plays. Not that I really care for him, but it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. We've got the next pool. I should have checked the essence beforehand. Come on, give us a special room for the first time today. Special room for the first time today. We get a special star. Wait. Why is the nationality and league cost and best 5 doubled? Why was it half price before? Do I want to spend... Let's do a league reveal first to see what leagues we've got to have a chance for a star. Okay, we're going to have to use all clues here, guys. We're going to have to use all clues. Because we want... Yeah, we want that star. And so... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It is very likely that the star is going to be Hakimi. And it's going to be either one or the other. When we look at... Oh, you don't want to see like that. When we look at the... I've got the Sorare helper thing. The craft helper. So what do we have, right? We've got a star. Let's go for Morocco first. And go for League One. And apparently... Oh, no, wait. It could be... It could be anyone. It could be... like this is how many players it could be. So even the two Moroccans from the French League, it could be Harit and Diop. The fact that there's 2 Moroccans there makes me feel like it's probably Hakimi. When we go for Senegal from League One... Lamine Camara is the best. Diouf is there. There's a few decent ones there. In general, there's just a few good players. The floor, though, is 37p. And then we've got England from League One. And that is either Greenwood, Morton, Dyer, Gomez, Riley. The floor here is £2.55. Got a decent chance here of actually just getting a player that's just worth a little something. And then obviously, last but not least, we've got Premier League and England, of which Cole Palmer's the best. The rest are around that £50 mark. What was Hakimi again? Hakimi was 105, so very similar, and then the rest is a bit lower. I honestly think English Premier is going to be what I'll go for. It's got to be. It's got the highest upside. There's lots of players here that could be good, and it's going to be Alex Scott. Show me the Hakimi. Show me the Hakimi. There he was. In at number 5, Ashraf Hakimi. It is what it is. I think there was just too many opportunities for that to not be the play, because there's also a lot of stars that are English from the Prem. I am going to return him, though, for 500 essence, given how much essence I spent on getting a terrible player. And this is what I mean with like the essence and the clues and stuff, right? We're short now. We crafted that for 1,000. We spent 4,000 on clues and only got 500 back. It's painful. It's painful. The tier 2 rooms are the better ones. Don't give me another star room. All right, we've got a standard room. We're going back to 7. We get Aaron Myers, a 37-year-old defender from Volendam. Was there anyone in here that was good? Not really. Let's see what essence we've got still left. Eredivisie, Jupiler, League One, Bundesliga, little bit of Prem. All right, we'll do a couple more. We'll do a couple more. I think we'll save 5,000 or so essence. I need to start doing better. Let's go for number 5 on this one again. Why not? We get Elton Yeboah. There's only 20 for Mechelen. Who was there that was good? Frankie de Jong in at number 3. Oh, that would have been good. That would have been good. But yeah, I want to start building my essence bank up. I want to like constantly have a minimum of like 15 to 20,000 essence at both limited and rare. available to have fun with at all times. And so, oh, here we go. Let's just do League. This will be the last limited one. Let's just do League. Tier 2 and above. So we've got 5 Eredivisie, 1 Portuguese League, 1 JPL League, 1 Scottish League, 1 Austrian Bundesliga, but 1 League 1. So we are obviously just going to take the League 1, and it is Ansu Fati. Interesting. Has he played yet? I know he's like serially injured. This is a good room. A good room in general. We've got Schuster, Murray, Agehawa. Sabe would have been nice now that he's back from injury. Maro Jr. is out for, I think, 2 months now, so it's not too bad. Taylor would have been all right. Itakura would have been all right. Although he hasn't played yet, he's always injured, Ansu Fati. A player with bags of potential, and I don't mind that. And that leaves me now with enough essence to play the game in the special arenas. Let's have a look what we've got, though. Yeah. Oh, 27% chance of League 1. Let's do one more. Just one more. I won't have anything for clues because I really want to save it for arena stuff. It's standard. We've got to end as we started on number 7. Okay, Stefan Mitrovic, another 35-year-old defender. Did we get anyone good in here? Ito was right next to him. Oh, dearie me. If this is now even more French League essence, yeah. This is what I mean about I want to spend the French League essence. I'm going to end up just... Is a Lucky Loser promo still on? Because I might go and get a load of collection pieces. It is. How long is it on for? Oh, 6 days. I can get infinite essence. Infinite essence. Let's rip it and ship it. Special tier 2. Let's go for that league reveal again. Doesn't leave me with much. We've got 3 League 1 ones. We're going to go in here. Been good so far. Florian Balogun. I really like that. That is fun. And that was probably the best player. Yeah, he's a oh, maybe not. Sutalo's decent. Lauritsen's decent. Taylor's there again. But that's good. That's good. And that's why this is what I mean about spending the essence when I want to. We get a Balogun there. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. And let's see what the essence is now. League 1's 17%. I know what I'm like. You know what I'm like. That's why we're here. We're here for the content, aren't we? It's another tier 2. Everyone's tier 2. We will... I haven't got enough essence now to buy the clue. But we will end, as we started, in number 7. And we get Dennis Mann. Now, he started the last game, but he got subbed off. We missed out on... No one really in particular... I think Dennis Mann is decent there. Like I say, he started the last 2 games. I don't know if he's a regular starter for them or not. He come from Torino. Hopefully, he's the kind of guy that absolutely rips it up loads. I've got a good PSV collection anyway, so he adds to it very nicely. And to be fair, that was quite good. That was real nice. Now then, what a bag of essence we've got here. If you're going to give me a star, give it to me early, please, so I've got some clues. It's standard. It's standard. We're going to start with the total number of goals scored in the Arsenal versus Liverpool game, which was 1. We get Jamie Brandon. Please don't be good, number 7. Oh, thank God for that. Who did I miss out on? Oh, Andres Andrade at 8. Zolis at 9. There was a star in the mix. Oh, that's really unlucky. That is really unlucky. Instead, we get Jamie Brandon. What did that do to the essence? Ooh, 20% now chance of La Liga. I like those odds. I like those odds. What are we saying? Come on, Sorare, hook us up. Tier 2 room, please. Just standard again. We've had... Do you know what? These 2 spots here have both had brilliant players in consistently today. So let's go here. Osenu Niang from Union Saint-Gilloise. He plays. Oh. Hold on. I haven't really been paying much attention to their offense because It's their defense I've been paying attention to. In season, cards on sale. Rare only. That is a really nice pickup. That is a really nice pickup. He won a penalty last game. He only got subbed on in match day 3. Got an assist in the first day. I'm very, very, very content. And that's what I'm saying, man. These 2 spots here have been super nice today. Super nice. Osenu Niang. Welcome to the team, baby. Let's go. Let's rip it again. Give me a good room. Give me a good room. Standard room again. We're going for 9 this time. Ziad El Shewi. 21 years old. Oh, would have loved a first-owned Lewis Skelly. Ipolo is there as well at number 2. Rumour's injured for a long time. That's not the greatest pickup there for me. Too bad, too sad. What's the essence saying now? Got 25% chance of it being a Prem or a Liga player. We're due a big room here. I'd like one before the essence runs out, just in case we do want to spend it. It's another standard room. Where are we going? Where did Zobazai's free kick go? Went top left, top bins in it. Let's go back in for number 1. Philip, wait, he's a starter. He might actually be a 3-star or 4-star. Philip Sander. He's a 2-star. Oh, why didn't I go top right? What a pickup Says would have been. He surely must be like £200-300, right? Oh, he's like, it's still though, that's a lot. It's good. Not for me, I missed it. But yeah, Philip Sander has started the season quite well. I'm actually reasonably content with that. Reasonably content. I'll tell you what, for the fact that these rooms haven't been stellar, we're getting some decent players out of these. I can't complain. Do we get a tier 2 room? No, we don't. All right. We're back in at 7. We're back in at 7. What have we got? Momolu. I don't know who that is. I was going to go number 1. Oh, Melier. Oh, he would have been all right. Oh, Momolu's like one of the better players there. That's all right. I don't know who that is, but at least he's 3-star in spite of the fact that he doesn't play. Can we please get... Right, we're big now on La Liga and Prem. Give me a star room so I can get a league reveal. Or a tier 2, actually. Give me a tier 2 room. Standard again. Standard again. We're going top right this time. Top right. Mert Hakan Yandas. I think he plays. I don't think he's like... No, he doesn't play. Dunk was there. Jack Harrison was there. What a poor room. I feel like I recognise his name for Mert, but... Yeah, what a poor lobby that is now. I've only got enough for 1 more. And so I'm going to rip it. Going to give us a star room. We're going to hit it. It's a standard again. Oh, come on now. So rare, please. Hey. Number 7 pays dividends. I know he doesn't always start. In fact, he hasn't played the last 3 games. He might be injured. Yeah, he is injured. But Austin Trusty, ex-Arsenal, very good scorer when he starts. Can't be mad at that. Can't be mad at that. What we can be interested to do now is I'm going to have to go and spend some money building up some vault percentages and some collection bonuses and get some essence on the Lucky Loser promo whilst doing so to build my essence up so that I can actually enter into the special arenas this week. But yeah, there you go, guys. I mean, I'm not mad at that. Like, it absolutely could have been worse. It absolutely could have been worse. Dennis Mann is good. I don't know what he's valued at. Last sales, about £15. That's not bad. Balogun, very good as well. We're getting usable cards here. If not sellable, usable. He's about £11, £12 on public offer. We've got Ansu Fati as well. Where is Ansu Fati? Yeah, here. 2 Monaco players. Mitrovic is a bit of a nightmare. Elton Yeboah, a bit of a nightmare. Myers, not too good. D's not too good. And Bamba, not too good. And then at rare level, we didn't do bad, given the fact we got standard rooms only. They're not coming through properly just yet. But yeah, the fact that we got standard rooms only. Austin Trusty is decent. And I can't even remember who else we got, but they were decent too. However, for today, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. Share with me your results down below. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. I'm out. Peace.